Hello. Uh, Welcome back to Electro Freaks channel, and this has been dormant for about 7 years now, almost actually more than 7 years, and a lot of things have happened. Uh, but what I want to do now is certainly get back into screen recording, making tutorials on electronics for, I guess, all kinds of people: beginners, intermediate, advanced. Um, what I definitely want to do is all kinds of mini projects, some simple, some somewhat complicated, and I want to release these as um, tips and tricks, tutorials, full length, you name it. I plan to do all these things, and the world has certainly changed. So many things, so many new developments in hardware, electronics. I myself am now more experienced, mostly in industry experience, you know, and AI is becoming more and more relevant, even for electronics development. I was a little skeptical about it last year, but the writing's on the wall. Mm, I think the right attitude to have is to embrace the changes. Yeah, it's not necessarily going to be a complete replacement of electronics engineers, but I guess AI can really speed up the process. A lot of mechanical tasks, calculations, comparing, I don't know, 50 data sheets. Those kind of things are normal while developing electronics. And usually that's quite a time consuming part of a project. And if AI can help um, collect information quickly and learn from that, sure, I'm more than happy to use an AI copilot. Which brings me to this amazing program that I found, just happened to find it on YouTube. Some shorts keep coming up in my feed, even though I don't ask for it. But that's how YouTube is. And all right, so a little bit about my setup. What you see here is OBS Studio. It's right now recording this screen, and right now I want to switch over to my browser. So OBS is this open source. Again, this is something I asked ChatGPT, by the way, for suggestions. So I just said, name some screen capture and video editing software. Uh, and this OBS was one of these things that it suggested. It's open source. You can find it on obsproject.com. Uh, this is in no way an endorsement, because I'm just using this software for the first time. So it looks, at the moment, it looks kind of straightforward. But time will tell. We'll see. I might evaluate some other software too. But this is what I have for now. Hopefully, I can get a tool that can do both screen capture and editing. That would be ideal. But let's explore it step at a time. And then, of course, ChatGPT also gives me suggestions for editing software, which I'll look into. And I had a colleague who mentioned that he knows a saw, because he has some experience doing YouTube videos. So I might be able to get some tips, helpful advice from him. But now let's go on to AI and hardware development. So one thing I really want to try out is this tool. There was another company that was developing kind of an AI copilot for, I think they started off with Altium, and I signed up for their beta program, but I didn't really get into that. But this one is browser based. It's called Flux.ai or Flux. and it says very, very boldly, build professional PCBs with an AI Copilot. I'm like, when I look at this stuff, it looks like a collaborative environment. Here you see Copilot. Let's play this video for you guys. Or does it work? Does it work? Probably not.
The tools for designing circuit boards are so bad.
With software, your iteration time is really fast, but with hardware,
it isn't feasible to move fast.
There are so many steps involved.
A lot of pieces to wrap your mind around.
There are so many things that can go wrong.
I have blown up so many PCBs. I had to manually go and tag like 150 capacitors.
Print out schematics and review them at a table with a highlighter.
One by one.
Why should anyone have to do this?
It's so cumbersome.
You almost certainly goofed something, so then you have to wait another 3 weeks.
It takes forever. There's no way that I can...
I would love to go on and on.
Building hardware is really hard.
Flux is a tool for electrical engineers to design circuit boards.
Flux is an online hardware development platform that solves all of those problems.
They're creating a platform that scales better with people. It's seamless. Anyone can jump in and work on the same design simultaneously.
Send a link to your team. Boom, they're right in there.
Okay, right off the bat, I see the motivation for this is, hardware is hard. Duh, I know it from experience. The ethos is a little bit, I don't know. It takes forever. Yeah, that's how hardware is. Sometimes you have to suck it up, But okay, I think that there is a promise. I think this whole using a Copilot is promising. But let's keep watching the video and then I'll get into my own test.
Able to access it on any machine.
I've got it right here on my phone. There's a shared community library.
I can just search in the component library and drag and drop in. You can have a linked schematic and layout, and you can duplicate that many times. It just saves me another hour.
Using other PCB design software is like going back to the early 2000s and using MS Paint.
We're really excited about something that we're working on called Copilot.
Copilot is an AI assistant that sits in the design with you.
When you ask Copilot a question,
Hey Copilot.
Hey, Copilot.
Hey Copilot. How much noise is at the output if I configure the op amp for 50 decibels of gain?
Is the microcontroller wired correctly? How do I design the amplifier for this project?
It can look at your whole schematic and have all the context.
Let's see what we got. You'll need to make several adjustments. Oh, this was great.
Copilot can tell you how to configure it.
Input stage?
Okay, before I bore you guys with just recording somebody else's video, let me get into it. This looks really promising, and I think you'd agree with me. Let me try. I'm going to try on my own setup, but just give me a little bit of time. I'm going to set this up, set up my account and everything, and I'll get back into probably do the actual test of the Flux tool, in a separate video. So. Yeah, I hope to have you guys back and hope to have more and more subscribers. So if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and like and the bell icon to get notifications. I think you know the drill. So yeah, some more content coming up. I promise this is going to be exciting. All right, see you next time.